Cobra and Crane.
I wish he would shut up. He's so loud.
Dude, these things look awesome.
You never have to deal with it. He's always in here with me.
I used to have to.
Okay, I'm already in what things okay.
Is your headset dead?
Is a standard issue rifle.
Mine is dead.
I have a... Dude, look at these things. Bam, bam. Yeah. Dude, they already have a Thor hammer. Valgor. What's the Valgor? Okay, let's see how my Oberon optics are doing. Look at that. Near optics, Dad.
I see that. You got 10 hours left. You'll be good to go.
Dad.
Dun dun dun.
What?
It's a dun dun dun.
Yeah, yeah. No. No. Okay, who wants to go fishing?
I drew a cat in the snow.
Who wants to go fishing?
Do you like that? It's supposed to be a cat, but I can't make whiskers without...
Who wants to go fishing?
Oh, there's one whisker.
Who wants to go fishing?
Long whisker.
It's got to go extend past the face.
Nobody?
Actually, we might have you muted, baby. I don't know.
No, they've been talking to him.
Actually, fish. I actually fish in real life.
Okay, I think.
Mercury. I already have Mercury. Assassination. I've done this one.
That is one fucked up cat.
Yeah, it looks kind of like an alien embryo.
Have y'all done both of the Captain Boar things?
Jesus Christ, it's awful. Alright.
Okay. I am going to do a junction here. I'm going to do a junction.
Snow is deep.
I'm going to do my Mars junction. Okay. I'm doing
Hey, buddy.
I'm doing a junction.
Okay.
I'm doing the Mars junction.
So I gotta get out of here. Let's see.
Y'all have the Mars.
There's multiple ways to do it.
Mars?
You can set up a camp. This is just where I did one of my treasure maps, so I'm way up here in like the fucking Rockies.
With a 2 relic tricore blueprint.
Okay, I'll set up a camp.
Dude, I can get dude.
Jax, please quit screaming. That'd be great.
Watching you?
Dude, I'm melting through this
He said
frost.
hello, but I'm not sure if he's watching. Doesn't have 0 viewers.
Is his name Xavier?
I'm
That's his
melting through
YouTube name. That's not his real name. Where did they set up my camp at? Jesus Christ. Way the fuck over there? Good God, man. Alright.
Oh no.
Who you fighting? Frost? Oh yeah, Frost is strong. Oh, you can't hurt him when he's got that shield, baby.
Look how quick this thing fires.
Inside that globe whenever he does that.
I escaped your frost. Bam, 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 bam.
Have you modded that bolt at all?
Should I go down my melting through
Okay.
this frost?
I can't really tell because it says that I have no viewers right now, but I mean, whatever. Obviously you are if you knew what I said.
Oh!
So right now, I'm just kind of stuck right here. I gotta get out of this spot.
Jackson, have you modded that thing at all?
I'm almost there though.
Have you modded that?
There are these places all over the map called fast travels, and you get to them so you can obviously fast travel, but it costs money, but it's easy to get money on here.
I'm not going
This is my black Arabian horse. Actually spent $20 real on him. My black Arabian?
Who has
$20
yours?
on one horse?
Mm-hmm. Jordan standing next to me. This is not even close to how pretty the game really is. This is just some bumfuck little area I was in finding a treasure map. Alright, so there's my fast travel.
Hey, stop saying that.
Let's see. I'll go to Saint Denis.
I need to do some stuff.
Oh, the floor's wet right there.
Just gonna give you like a tour of what the game looks like. That way you can decide if you like the way it looks. And then I'll show you like some of the PvP.
Whoa.
Even though I'm pretty fucking rusty. I know. Don't you like my hat? Every one of our gang members wear this hat. My horse's name is Al Capone, and I have another one named Pony Montana. Yeah, I'm super cool. That's my character. I know her hat's ridiculous. Don't judge me. If someone would punch me, it would fall off. Like,
you kidding me?
damn, I didn't mean to kill him. I wanted him to punch me.
It looks so awesome. So look at my 2 weird data cubes.
I got a pet rat in mine.
What?
Okay, so these are the post offices. You can pick up all your mail and get deliveries here. You can pay your bounties too.
Data cubes.
I don't have one right now. You get bounties all the time for the shit you do, like murdering innocent people in the street trying to get your hat off. Then there, and these are all over the map. This is just one town.
More helmets, though.
Then there's general stores. There are places where you can sell meat. You can hunt animals. Like this right here is a butcher.
What's it to be?
You can go in here and you can sell stuff to them and make some money. I don't really think I have a whole lot to sell. Like I have a good rabbit pelt.
Lucky this is popular. How common?
I like to keep my meat because you can cook it at campfires, so you don't have to buy meat. And then there's general stores and armories and medicine places. But pretty much all this stuff can be made. You can just go and pick
Welcome to Horner & Co.
like herbs and
Got
shit.
some local cheddar if you're interested. Mighty fine.
So you can buy provisions, which is like your food, dry goods. You gotta buy horse food and stuff so your horse doesn't die. Tonics, which fortify. They make your stuff stronger. Ammunition, obviously. Hunting and fishing. There's a lot of hunting and fishing on this game. Horse care, clothing, and you can buy things you can say to other people. Like you can say like, fuck you, and stuff like that to other characters.
Well, if you change up.
And it's not expensive, and you don't have to spend real money to do it either. Like, everything you can buy in this game, you can earn it without it being too hard. Hey, native. I'm just going through a rundown of Red Dead Redemption 2 for one of my friends who's thinking about buying it. So, like that little trolley we just passed, you can ride it, but it's pointless.
Shadow, storm, mountain, or moon? Which one are y'all?
You whistle, and your horse will come to you no matter where you are.
Which are y'all?
Oh, you play Red Dead, dude? I love Red Dead. I'm level 108, and I have not played it since like February, since Apex came out. But I was just telling my friend on here how great it was, and I wanted to show him because he's thinking about buying it. So I can hop on Al Capone and get places faster. Oh, you play offline? Gotcha. The story mode is so great. I completed the entire game within like a week. And I cried. I cried so hard. Like, I was so emotional, and my son's like, Mom, what's wrong? I was like, bad things happened. I won't say it because he hasn't played the game yet, but you know what happens. Okay, so...
Okay.
Oh, dude, you need to get online, dude. It's awesome. There's a lot of PvP in it. There's all kinds of different missions. Let me see.
I can't find
I'm going to show Marking some PvP play. So you just go to your quick join, and then it'll show you all these different things you can join in on. So one of my favorite is Showdown Series. They have Showdown Series and Showdown Series Large. I like the regular one. The large one just has more like 40 players. This one will have like half that. So it'll just start matchmaking.
What's cute?
Now, whenever I go into the Showdown Series, there are different modes. You don't get to pick which mode you want to do. It shuffles them. There's like 5 different ones. One where you have knives only, one where you have bow and arrow only, one where you have only the guns that the game provides to you and you have to pick them up. So I can spectate for a moment until the next round's available. So we can watch how the other game's going and I can switch between players. See, this dude's hiding in a bush because he's scared to death. This is a throwing knives. So everyone has 6 throwing knives in the game. There are 3 players left. That's what that red 3 at the top means. You die. If you get hit once, it doesn't matter where you get hit, you die. If someone throws a knife at you, you die. Let's see where the other dudes are.
You don't want like 5 million war words.
This dude. Oh no, it's bow and arrow. Because he has a bow and arrow. This is bow and arrow. Same thing. You have bow and arrow with 6 arrows on it.
Yeah, I'm glad you
people can't hear you move though, so that's a plus. Like the movement that you're hearing, other people can't hear that. There's all kinds of abilities you can get to help you figure out, like, oh shit. Well, now it's down to 2. See how it just takes 1 hit? If you get hit once, you're out.
Yeah.
Let's see where the other dude is. He is hiding behind a house in a bush. They see each other. Oh, that's his ass.
Dude, I got that silver.
Get him. Use Deadeye and kill him. What are you doing? See how he dodged? You hold L2 and hit square to dodge. That way you can kind of miss out on that. Hitting you just takes 1 shot. Doesn't matter where they hit you. Not in the actual game, just in the Showdown Series, it takes 1 shot. In the real game, you can shoot people multiple times with an arrow. Okay, so that was the end of the spectating. I'll be stuck into the next lobby. That was the winner. The characters are incredibly customizable. I made a huge mistake whenever I first started, being so excited that I just quickly went through and just made my character look pretty much basic with a few alterations because I was just in such a hurry to play. But whenever you make your character, take your time, make him look good. My son's looks like a Dennis Rodman character.
Okay.
It's awful. So, anyways,
alright, I'll be on tomorrow.
Make sure you pay really close attention to how you're making your character look, and then the outfits and your style, and you can even change the way you walk, the way you carry yourself in the game.
15 minutes?
All right, so. And you can't change it. Like, your overall appearance, like, you can change your clothes and stuff like that, but your face design, your body shape, your size, you can't change it. You can get fat, though. You can eat, like, a ton of candy and get fat. I have a friend on here that looks just like Santa Claus.
Sometimes I forget. No? Why? Oh, I was on Mars Junction.
It's taking a minute. It usually does not take this long.
Okay. Do you want to go fishing?
Alright.
Okay.
So, I've never played Plunder, so you can go to game details. Okay, so I gotta collect the most loot, either by laying claim to it first and getting it back to my base, or stealing from someone else's hard-won. Okay.
What do you want to do?
There's 4 teams. I'm on a team with this girl and this guy. I'm level 108. She's 26 and he's 99.
Oh, it's their Kugro?
I've never played this before, so no promises. See?
have a cougar.
My girl looks kind of ridiculous. She doesn't even, like, have a nose. And, like, her eyes are kind of weird. Oh, and, like, another thing is, like, the teeth in this game, like, it's set in the Old West, and they try to keep it somewhat true. Like, there are no good teeth in this game. You can't have good teeth. It's not an option. The other teams are the Dandies. We got a level 294 in there. Coyote Pack, level 97 on the Lonesome Cowboys. So you can always know who you're up against, and then you can go into purchases, and then you can, I already have it all, but usually you can just hold X and buy everything so you're full on ammo. You can also buy, like, health cures and stuff like that while you're in here. I have 55 gold bars, $2,781. Which is, the gold bars, that's kind of high, but the 2,000 that I have, that's pretty low, actually. It's easy to make money on here. You can just, like, hunt for a few hours and get yourself at least $500 or $600, and that's, you know, if you get a really good posse together. Like, I had some guys who are pretty high level with me, and we would work together and be in a party. We would always win the Showdown series, and you get a pretty good chunk of money for that. So the game's starting in right now.
No, because I need that for either my Gorgon, which I'll need Astro 3, and my Corn and I also have a Valkyrie Prime, a Mirage.
I wish this was a game mode that I've actually played before. This one's a brand new one. They just now came out of beta. It was in beta for like almost a year. So it just came out of beta, and they added some new game modes to it, and this is one of the new ones. I'm pretty proficient in the other ones, but... So right now I have 2 semi-automatics in my hand. This is pistols only. Everyone has pistols, so it must be pistols only. There's so many different guns you can have. Seasoned steel. Okay. I'm yellow team. There's my yellow house. Usually on this game, when there's a bag, you just run over it. You don't have to do anything to pick it up. Got it. Try to return it back to base. Quit shooting at me! Let me see if that's how this works.
Wait, actually,
Yep, that's how it works. So I got us 1 point. So we're winning right now.
And I have like a few games on it, but not very many. Wait, I actually have like a lot of games on it.
See these little guns right here? You can switch out for these guns by hitting L1. Now I can have this gun. I have to use my own ammo though. Can I pick up more than one at a time? Nope. I'm just going to try to get that back to our base while they're fighting.
Dude, I have so many duplicates, dude.
The other team seems to just be shooting each other and not actually trying to get points. And this guy down here is protecting home base.
I need to get rid of some of these mods.
Okay, we got 3 points now. They got 1. Protect me. Fuck, you did a terrible job of protecting me. Okay, so in these, whenever you die, it's no big deal. You just get up. And you just keep going.
And you have my heat or electric, because if you put those together, you get radiation.
It really helps to be in a party when you're playing with people.
I'm going to move.
Because then you could be like, I'm going to run and get them. I could actually tell them what I'm doing versus just assuming they know. Grabbed it. Oh, there's one behind me. He's a posse leader. See how he has the star? He's a posse leader with an active posse right now, so he's probably playing with his friends. The ones that are dots are not in an active posse right now. A posse's just a group of people that you're playing with. Alright, now we're tied. Now I got us 1 more point.
Yeah, like, tell me whenever I need to stop working on my God, and I'll just like
I had to kill that guy. Alright, there's no more loot for me to grab, so I'm going to have to go steal it from them.
So basically,
So I guess I'll just go to this base right here. Oh, there's a guy right here on the corner.
me too.
Where is he?
Have water.
Oh, there he is. Oh my god, the posse leader's right there.
And I need one more.
Got it. Run, little Millie, run! There's 3 of them on you. No! No! So sad. I tried so hard to get that. Alright, so we're still in the lead, though. We're still winning.
Okay,
Oh no, there's a guy right there trying to steal our shit. Oh, thank God. Whenever you kill people in the game, you can go up to their body and loot them, but not in the PvP series. It's kind of like just little mini things that you can do, mini games inside the game. The actual game itself has tons of story missions, even the online, yes. Just gonna try to protect this.
Okay, as soon as you see a hair, go to the...
It's actually kind of not smart to stand right here in the middle like this.
Not all the way back. Don't go like right...
Should always get up against something. Watch your mini map.
Right at the doors, and then they'll open off, and then that's where you can take it off.
Oh, there comes someone right there.
Crazy, but just don't
It's coming down this street right here.
You're not crazy.
Oh fuck, I missed. Die! No! See, the gun that I have right now has a really slow reload rate. Let me see if I can change my guns out. Yes. I'll use a varmint rifle. It's actually used to kill rats, but if you hit them in the head, it's really quick to shoot. And, look at that guy. He's got it. He's got it. Jump, Millie, jump! Don't let him get it. Get him, guy, get him. Oh no.
Okay.
No, he got him. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck! I mean, crap. Switch out to the bolt action rifle, and I will use... See all the different ammo I've got? I'll switch to express ammo. It allows me to reload faster. I have to craft it at a fireplace. I go to a fire, and I craft special ammo. Honestly, there's just a minute left. Less than a minute, actually, so I'm just gonna stand here and defend.
And plus, sometimes
I've never played this one before, so no promises.
Not even in a room. I just like...
I might lose.
What's everything?
I really try to watch my mini-map more than actually watch the screen itself until I actually see something on the mini-map that I need to look at on the screen. Last 29 seconds. Oh my god, there's someone right there! Oh no.
Yeah, and...
Whenever see how the orange dot disappeared, is because he's just standing there. If you stand still, your dot disappears. You have to... No, he's in Deadeye! Deadeye is a way to slow down the screen. It slows down everyone else so you can make shots more effective when you shoot people. Alright, so, I think we won. 4 kills, 3 deliveries. Got one of my daily challenges. There's daily challenges on here every day, like 7 of them. You get rewards for doing them.
I've been like upgrading my thing.
Yeah, we won.
It still doesn't work. Dude, as soon as I go to Mars,
I got MVP. Most valuable player was me.
I need the incubator.
See, I'm not even very...
I
Never even played this. This game to me is pretty easy though. I don't find it hard.
There's always to remove that thing. You can hear me.
Alright, so this is Up in Smoke. I don't even know what this is either. It says teams run explosives into each other's territory while preventing other teams from doing the same. The first team to destroy the other's base wins. But because I'm trying to show you the actual game, I'm not going to sit here and do this all night. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something else. This game has a shit ton to offer.
And I'm in a shortcut to the void is to go to Earth, to Mars, to Firebows.
Jax, baby, can you talk quieter? I know my hat's fucking ridiculous. I can't help that. It's a part of the group.
Okay, you ready to go?
Most people do not have this ridiculous ass hat. See how on my mini map down in my left corner it shows the mail piece is flashing? Tells me that I have mail that I need to pick up. There's something important there. Usually it's like a quest or something like that. Something I need to do for the main storyline. Here's your main map.
Yeah, I'd love to know.
Hang on. This is what your main map looks like. So you have this area up here is great for hunting. The little blue thing's my camp. You can move your camp. It costs $2 to move it anywhere you want. But you can't pick the exact location. The game does that for you, but you pick your region that you want it in. This is the desert. That's usually where a lot of people who like to, they're called griefers. That's where the griefers go. Blackwater, there's a lot of poker tournaments in Blackwater. Saint Denis, where you do all your shopping. There's usually a lot of players there. Annesburg is, to me, kind of nothing. A lot of these, Valentine's a great place to go get stuff, and there's some great fishing in Valentine. You can do excellent fishing in this game. But that's what your main map looks like. And then another one of the race, another one of the series is one of the things you can quick join is the race series.
I'll get to see it.
There are so many more than there used to be, and I'm not familiar with all of them. I have not played it in a while again.
DOGO. Sounds awesome.
Jackson. If you don't stop talking so I'm gonna make you get off.
What?
If you don't stop talking so I'm gonna make you get off.
Okay.
If I have to tell you again, you're getting off. Don't make me tell you again, okay?
Yeah.
Love you.
Please. Yeah. It's cute.
Okay, so this is an open race. Race to be the first to ride through all the signal fires around Tumbleweed. Tumbleweed is one of the towns here. The fires can be crossed in any order. You can actually, the more you play this game, you can get better at it because you just learn the towns. Tumbleweed, it's in your main map I just showed you. So what's going to happen is there's going to be all these little fires on the ground. I just ride my horse through them in any order that I want. The first one to run through all of them and then make it back to the finish wins. And this is just one of the different types of races. There's so many different types. Look, she has a crazy feather hat too. I'm not seeing anyone else have a crazy feather hat. Lilo.
Yes or no? Yeah, yeah, that dude. I can't really say his name. You or Gingerbeard?
You can, while you're here, you can go into your stables and pick out what horse you want to race on. This is the horse that you get started out with. I named him Noble Steed. After, you know, Shrek. That's what Donkey calls himself. That's where he got that name. I named him Noble Steed. He is a Red Arabian. He is a good horse. He's fast, but if you run across alligators or anything, he's going to get spooked. Then I have Pony Montana. This is my White Arabian. It is a really good horse, but the better horse is the Black Arabian. It is the most elite horse in the game. And then I have Legion. It is a bigger horse. It is, it's like a good sturdy horse if you want to ride through the desert where there's lots of snakes and cougars and stuff like that. The horse won't buck you off and get you eaten. Like, a lot of times your horse will, like, throw you off, and then you'll get, you know, completely mauled by a jaguar. It's really sad.
I'm going to coax
I do not want to race that horse though. I want to race with Al Capone, which is selected. Just want to make sure I didn't mess anything up. The game starts in 15 seconds. Because of what time it is, it's so late at night, the lobbies are not going to be as full. Sometimes you have to wait for the game to start a little longer than normal. But if you play at more normal times, you never have to wait. It's always super full.
There, pinpointed him. Follow my enemy marker. I'm trying. Okay, I see you.
Okay. This is always the beginning load screen. Shows you and the actual people you're going to race against. I haven't done a race in like 5 months, so I might not be good. But I know what to do here. So see all the fires? See all the smoke? I have to ride through those in any order.
I can't use the gun.
So I'm just going to start riding. The other people who are riding against me, you can shoot each other. See these barrels that are flashing? Run through them and you pick up the item inside of them. That's a gun. Now I can shoot someone. You do not have to stay on the trails by any means. You can do whatever you need to do. There are also barrels that have little like lightning bolts on them. Those you need to hit if you can every time because they refill your horse's stamina. That's the finish line. It will not be activated until I've read through all the signal flares. See those lightning bolt ones up ahead? You can see them on my mini map that they're lightning bolts. My horse's stamina went right back up to the top. I have another gun. If you hit a barrel and you already had a gun, you're going to keep the gun the one you just hit.
I don't know where your doggo is.
This is one of the desert towns. When you're not in this game mode, there are a lot of snakes here.
I think it looks so weird whenever you like step in water.
Oh, we almost wrecked. If you wreck, you die. If you die, you have to wait to be spawned back in, which hurts your time and makes it to where you might not win. It can cost you the game. It can cost you the win.
And I love freedom because you can just like go out here and do whatever you want. That's an awesome game. I think I found something.
So at the top you can see I'm the yellow one. I have 8 flares. The other person has... Oh shit! Fuck! Who put that sign there? That just cost me the game. Okay, so you can see that I have 8 and the other person has 9 now. So they're in the lead. I was tied for the lead until I ran into a freaking street sign. Now I have 9. Oh, come on, Millie. Come on, Millie. You can do it.
And I can scan things.
Oh, they got 10. But I've got 10. See those little yellow X's? I feel like that's not the right way. See those little yellow X's on my screen? On my mini map? It's like going super, super northeast. That's the direction I need to go in. Luckily, those 2 last signal flares are not too far from the finish line. That dude has 12. Got it. This one's up on the hill. I know from experience that it's really easy to die up here. Your horse will crash if you just try to go over this cliff. So I'm actually going to go around so I don't die. Race to the finish. Come on, I can at least get second place.
I did not know that.
I got second place. If I hadn't crashed just now, it wouldn't have set my time back and I probably would have got first. Maybe. Who knows?
I need shelter. Oh god.
Hey, native.
Shelter.
I was just going over the race series. I'm trying to show them the different modes and stuff in the game. I'm just trying to give them an overall view of the different things you can do. So he won first, I won second, and she's in third. If you don't, you can get a DNF, did not finish, on these modes. So if you do that, you won't hardly get any rewards, which is super sad.
They also have like masking kits.
This is a good way to make money. This is how I made my first 1,000, was just racing alone.
How many tuna
Like I
spiders?
said, this is not one of those games where you have to spend money out of pocket. You buy the game and then you're good to go.
1,500.
And you can have all the same cool stuff anyone else has, and you can have all the same guns they have, as long as you're willing to play for it. And I'm not talking like ridiculous amounts of gameplay. It's achievable. Plus, Rockstar, that's the makers of the game, Rockstar. They constantly give you stuff. Like, they give you tons of gold. All the gold I have right now was just given to me by Rockstar. So this is an open target race. I'm not going to do it. I've showed you a race. There are totally different kinds, different objectives in each one of the races. But in the races, it pretty much follows the rule of if you fall off your horse, you're going to be set back for whatever reason. If you crash into a sign, like I just did, yeah, it counts. If you crash into another person, if they shoot you off your horse. Now, if you're playing story mode Red Dead Redemption, it's absolutely gorgeous, and online is no different. This game is absolutely gorgeous. There is totally different types of terrain depending on what area you're in. It's like when I first started, I was in the snow. Now I'm in like a beautiful prairie. I'm actually in... Where am I? I'm actually in the Heartlands, which is in New Hanover, which is just north of Lemoyne. This is gator country right here. So I'll take you. See, now right here we're in the pretty prairie. It's really nice. If you travel down the road for just a ways, you're going to be in a spot where you can kill gators. You can actually trample those animals, and you get XP for it. And then you can stop and you can skin them. Actually, I need to skin something. It's kind of violent. Here, let me see. Let me get a varmint rifle so I can try not to mess up their carcass too bad. This game has auto aim, so if you just hit L2, you'll go straight to what you're... That's going to be a bad carcass. I did not hit the head. And I hit air. So I'm going to get off my horse. And I'm going to skin this turkey that I just killed. It's a little gruesome. Rip its meat out. Okay, so then I hold that, and now I'm going to have game meat that I can cook and feed myself so I don't die. And then I can also pick up the carcass, stow it on my horse, and then next time I go into town and I'm at a butcher, I can sell it and get more money off of it. For some reason, it's not wanting to stow.
You named it Rebo.
Go to the other side. I might have something stowed over there. You can only stow one animal per side, so you can switch out pelts. The little animals like that. Oh, look, a little black squirrel. Let's kill it. Oh, I feel so bad. Now, little tiny itty bitty rodents like this, you're just going to pick them up and you'll put them in your satchel. Your satchel's like your man purse. So you keep all your stuff. Little bitty animals can go in places like that. Then we're just going to keep on cruising so I can show you the different types of terrain, the environment. You want to use different guns for different objectives. If you're trying to kill a man, a bolt action rifle is amazing. If you're trying to kill a small rodent, you want to use a varmint rifle. If you're trying to kill, like this deer here, I'll use a bolt action rifle. And I missed. Damn, my deer got to bounce. And then I'll show you how you skin big game. Watch this. It's going to cry and whine, and it's going to sit here and you're going to watch it die. It's really sad. It's taking its last few breaths. It'll stop moving.
I'm just using my codex scanner everywhere.
It's still alive. Alright, now it's dead. So now I can skin it. It's a 2-star. I have 2 stars down there whenever it highlighted what it was. You cut open its stomach. Then you tear its skin off on this side. And then you rip it out from underneath. Whenever you skin it, you don't see this part, but you're getting meat off of it too. and then you take its hide. Call over Al Capone. I got antlers too. Thank you, Native. I appreciate it. And then you stow it.
Dude, I made it across the water.
Alright, so that's how you skin big game. It looks a little different for different ones.
Oh no.
The animations, they really
Mom,
went above and beyond. Anywhere you see water, you can fish. There are different types of lures you're going to use for different types of fish. Some of these fish are worth a good chunk of money.
I'm scared.
Jax, be quiet. Some of these lures will get you fish that are worth a lot of money. Every time you walk up to a new lake or a new place or anything like that, it'll tell you at the top the name of it and what type it is. Like if it's a lake or a river, and you'll know if you need to use a river lure or a lake lure, or you can just use worms, you can use crickets. I'm just following my waypoint to take me into a place called Lemoyne. It's like a bayou. There are tons of other players in this game. Until the game came out of beta, you could see everyone on your mini-map, but there were so many people who just wanted to mess with everyone else's gameplay, they would literally hunt you down and kill you a million times and you couldn't play the game. So what they done is they made it to where you can't see people unless they're already incredibly close to you. These are NPCs. Those are not real people. If they were real people, they would have a little dot that appeared on the mini-map. If you want to go and see real people, you need to go to town. I'm almost to Lemoyne. It's really pretty though. I think this game is absolutely gorgeous. The actual story mode of this game is unbelievable. See this little...
Sliding down the hill.
That's right, Native. Thank you. See this little two people facing each other on the mini-map? That is a way for you to get into those quick joins like I was doing before. Alright. There's actually a kind of a cool glitch. This is one of my favorite places to do it. These streams, later, Native, these streams, you can, take your carcasses like this, and you can, hang on, gotta remove it.
Dude, there's a touch.
Then you can throw it right here in the stream where it's small. And it would be good if I had like more. And then fish will start to get like stuck on it. And then you can just come through here and pick up all these fish and then go sell them, and it doesn't cost you hardly anything. And then whenever you're done, you can pick up your turkey and sell it too. Like it doesn't need to be destroyed. It can be skinned already, so you can have your money's worth. Then there's this other really cool thing called Deadeye. You hit both of your analog sticks at the same time, and it allows you to see all the animals in the area. See these little white lines? That's animal trails. It also showed me when I did it that these here are herbs that I can pick. There's stuff like this constantly surrounding you. I can eat them. Hopefully it doesn't kill me, because sometimes the stuff you eat will make you sick.
And them things are hard to kill.
Okay, so it didn't kill me. Or make me sick, so that's great. There is also poker in this game. There are bars and saloons. I guess they're saloons, that's what they're called, but it's a bar. I've been in many a bar fight. You can get drunk on this game. If you drink so much, you can drink so much that you just black out and wake up the next morning. So as you can see, it's starting to look more like, I don't know, more like we're on the bayou.
And I need to go use the bathroom
there are...
Okay? I'll be back. Just go to use the bathroom.
Let me show you some fishing. So, you can see that the fish are turning. That's a player's camp. So, there's absolutely no violence in camps. You cannot be hurt by someone in camp. So now see that I pulled up my fishing pole, it immediately made all these fish appear. I currently have my fishing pole with no bait and a river lure. Gonna bait my hook. Gonna cast in. Then you use your analog sticks to reel.
Alright, I'm back. I'm back, bro.
Depending on what kind of fish are here, there's probably multiple types of fish here. Depends on what lure you would need.
Nope, I just had to go use the bathroom for a little bit. That's what I just now done.
I really am not familiar with fishing this particular lake. Let me see. Let me just use some bread. I'll catch a little baby fish maybe. Because I see like something, they look pretty small right there. You see them in the water? Those don't look too big. Let's see if I can catch something small. You don't want to reel too fast, it scares the fish. I got one. So now I gotta fight it. It's a little fish, it was easy to catch. No big deal. You can catch monster fish on here. Huge. Like as big as I am. I got a 14-ounce bluegill. I caught it on bread, and I can either keep it or throw it back. Throwing it back will help my honor. Your honor is very important on this game. It's gonna depend on, it's gonna represent who you are to the other players. So like if I push down, I have this little bar at the bottom. Red is obviously bad, and white is good. And you can be anywhere in there. And I try to stay on the good honor side, because if you don't, you're gonna have a lot harder time playing this game. I mean, you can do it however you want to, though. It'll be a lot harder, though, because people will automatically assume you're going to shoot them, and they'll shoot you, even when you're just trying to be peaceful sometimes. Sometimes you're in a mission, and you don't want no one to mess with you. They'll see you pulling up on them, and your dot will be red, because your dot appears. If you play in a very bad way, you're going to have a red dot that appears on the mini-map when you approach other players. If you... see how that dude right there turned yellow? That's someone I can walk up to, and they'll give me a mission.
Hey there.
I don't want to. But let's see what he says so you can hear the kind of stuff he says.
Do you have time to give me a ride? Please, I'm stuck out here, and I'm real tore up about losing. I'd really appreciate it. You will? See? I knew you had a kind face.
See?
Okay. So
See?
I killed that horse myself. I was pretty convincing, though, right? Down from there.
He just ripped me off my horse.
Okay. Yeah, I made a staff. Yeah, I got a staff. I'm gonna make like a little...
Now I'm in trouble just for accepting that. See? Now there's all these red dots all over me. So now I gotta fight my way out of this. The only way you're going to get them to drop like that immediately is if you nail a headshot. If you don't nail the headshot, then you're not going to get that. I'm just going to have to get to him because he's hiding behind this tree. Can I trample him? No. And there's just more of them coming. See, these people who are attacking me, that's the members of his posse. It was a trap. So now I got to kill all the members of his posse just to survive now. Even though all I was going to do is give him a ride. Alright, so I killed them all. I'm a high level player, so it's not too bad, but there's more coming. And just to show you this, you can loot their bodies and take whatever they had on him. So I just stole it. Oh, he had a silver ring on him.
You done yet?
Alright. But if I didn't have a whole lot of stuff, like if you're going to start this game, you would definitely want to sit there and loot those bodies. You can sell the stuff you get off of them. They have like all of these health cures and stuff like that that you would need. It would save you from having to spend the money, and you can make money off of it. If I go straight up this road right here, there's a town. There's a lot of different towns, and each town has a different feel to it. Some of them are calm, some of them are crazy. There's different things you can do in each town. Not every single town has everything. Some of them do have everything. You can always pull up your mini-map like this. And you know what? Actually, since I'm so close, I'm going to take you to a stable. The horses in this game are kind of... They're really important, actually. Not kind of important. They're incredibly important. And it's like a big thing. Is everybody checks out everyone's horse. And it's something that you grind for. You grind to get a good horse. It's really nice to be able to ride and not have to stop constantly. If you were to play with me and we had a long way to go, you can get on my horse and I can drive you so you don't have to struggle. But you need to ride your horse, because then the more you ride it, the better off you are. So this is a stable. You can either ride your horse inside or you can walk inside. I'll ride my horse inside just so I can show you everything I can do. If you go alone, you can buy stuff. You can buy horses and stuff. And I'm about to be able to show you all the horses for sale. I think there's some new ones. You can also buy saddles. You can change the design of your horse. You can change the way its tail looks. You can change all these details.
Are you still in the party?
Okay, so...
Oh, I forgot you were even in. My bad.
Buy horses. So each one has a category. Riding horse, draft horse, race horse, war horse, work horse, multi, and superior. If you go to the superior horses, you're going to get into the Arabians. Then you're going to have the black Arabian. The one that I have. It has elite handling, so it's super easy to steer. And it's 42 gold. The white one, $850. The red chestnut, $250. That's the one you start out with. Rockstar gives you that horse right there. And
all of a sudden, doggo. That's what you hear all of a sudden.
Let's see. These are the horses that I currently own. I've sold a bunch of them. For each horse you own, you have to buy a stall.
Dude.
Let me see. Like Pony Montana.
I'm gonna make something really cool.
He does not have a saddle on right now because he is not my main horse. Your main horse is the one that's going to have the saddle. You can change his appearance. You can change his mane. You can make it look natural, regular, short, long. I go with long.
Dude, that's not
you can make it braided, give him a mohawk, dreadlocks, and then in each one of these options you can change the color. You can make it like ombre to where it fades. There's all different ones. They do cost money to change it, but I mean $15 isn't much. You can change the tail. Same theory. I keep mine braided. That's where mine is. I keep mine braided in black because I like contrasting colors. A white horse, black hair. Same with my black horse. I'm pretty sure I have Al Capone. Yeah, black horse, white hair. With the braid. That's just the design I like. A lot of people have difference in opinions. Going over that waypoint.
I made this sword. Yeah, I made this sword. Okay.
Alright, well, I'm super tired. It is 3:15 in the morning my time. So, I'm gonna get off here.